Question 1. A network device hardening process should include A. Changing default credentials / avoiding common passwords. B. Firmware upgrades / patching and updates. C. File hashing. D. Disabling unnecessary services and unused ports, physical and virtual. E. Implementation of secure protocols. F. Cryptographic key renewal. G. All of the above. The correct answer is G. All of the above. Question 2. Which of the following are hashing algorithms? Select two answers. A. MD5. B. CCMP. C. AES. D. RC4. E. SHA. The correct answers are A. MD5. E. SHA. Question 3. Hash functions allow for mapping large amounts of data content to a small string of characters. The result of hash function provides the exact content in a nutshell, in the form of a string of characters, derived from the main content. In case there's any change to the data after the original hash was taken, the next time when hash function is applied, the resulting hash value calculated after content modification will be different from the original hash. In computer forensics procedures, comparing hashes taken at different stages of evidence handling process ensures that the evidence hasn't been tampered with and retains its integrity. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 4. Which of the answers listed below refers to a type of software embedded into a hardware chip? A. Adware. B. Background app. C. Device driver. D. Firmware. The correct answer is D. Firmware. Question 5. In computer security, the term exploit refers to any method that allows malicious users to take advantage of a vulnerability found in computer systems. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 6. A type of attack that relies on intercepting and altering data sent between two networked hosts is known as A. Zero-day attack. B. MITM attack. C. Watering hole attack. D. Replay attack. The correct answer is B. MITM attack. Question 7. Which of the following is an example of active eavesdropping? A. Spoofing. B. Zero-day attack. C. Spear phishing. D. MITM. The correct answer is D. MITM. Question 8. Switch spoofing and double tagging are attack methods used in A. DDoS attacks. B. Downgrade attacks. C. VLAN hopping attacks. D. Wireless disassociation attacks. The correct answer is C. VLAN hopping attacks. Question 9. An attack against encrypted data that relies heavily on computing power to check all possible keys and passwords until the correct one is found is referred to as A. Replay attack. B. Brute force attack. C. Dictionary attack. D. Birthday attack. The correct answer is B. Brute force attack. Question 10. A wireless disassociation attack is a type of A. Downgrade attack. B. Brute force attack. C. Denial of service, DOS, attack. D. Cryptographic attack. The correct answer is C. Denial of service, DOS, attack. Question 11. Which of the answers listed below refers to a network protocol used in the most common types of spoofing attacks? A. SMTP. B. RDP. C. SNMP. D. Telnet. The correct answer is A. SMTP. Question 12. An email sent from unknown source disguised as the source known to the message receiver is an example of, select two answers. A. Spoofing. B. Dictionary attack. C. Trojan horse. D. Brute forcing. E. Social engineering. F. Tailgating. The correct answers are A. Spoofing. E. Social engineering. Question 13. An attacker managed to associate his/her MAC address with the IP address of the default gateway. In result, a targeted host is sending network traffic to the attacker's IP address instead of the IP address of the default gateway. Based on the given info, which type of attack is taking place in this scenario? A. ARP poisoning. B. Replay attack. C. Cross-site request forgery. D. DNS poisoning. The correct answer is A. ARP poisoning. Question 14. Remapping a domain name to a rogue IP address is an example of what kind of exploit? A. DNS poisoning. B. Domain hijacking. C. ARP poisoning. D. URL hijacking. The correct answer is A. DNS poisoning. Question 15. Malware that restricts access to a computer system by encrypting files or locking the entire system down until the user performs requested action is called A. Grayware. B. Adware. C. Ransomware. D. Spyware. The correct answer is C. Ransomware. Question 16. A fraudulent email requesting its recipient to reveal sensitive information, e.g. username and password, used later by an attacker for the purpose of identity theft is an example of, select two answers. A. Phishing. B. Watering hole attack. C. Social engineering. D. Bluejacking. E. Vishing. The correct answers are A. Phishing. C. Social engineering. Question 17. A social engineering technique whereby attackers under disguise of a legitimate request attempt to gain access to confidential information they shouldn't have access to is commonly referred to as A. Phishing. B. Privilege escalation. C. Backdoor access. D. Shoulder surfing. The correct answer is A. Phishing. Question 18. An optimal wireless access point, WAP, antenna placement provides a countermeasure against A. War chalking, B. Spoofing, C. War driving, D. Insider threat. The correct answer is C. War driving. Question 19. The term evil twin refers to a rogue wireless access point, WAP, set up for eavesdropping or stealing sensitive user data. Evil twin replaces the legitimate access point and by advertising its own presence with the same service set identifier, SSID, aka network name, appears as a legitimate access point to connecting hosts. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 20. Malicious code activated by a specific event is known as A. Backdoor, B. Logic bomb, C. Rootkit, D. Trojan horse. The correct answer is B. Logic bomb. Question 21. Which term best describes disgruntled employees abusing legitimate access to companies' internal resources? A. Script kiddies, B. Insider threat, C. Hacktivists, D. Organized crime. The correct answer is B. Insider threat. Question 22. An unauthorized practice of obtaining confidential information by manipulating people into disclosing sensitive data is referred to as A. Shoulder surfing, B. Privilege escalation, C. Social engineering, D. Penetration testing. The correct answer is C. Social engineering. Question 23. Which of the following DNS database records maps a domain name to a list of mail servers for that domain? A. NS, B. SPF, C. MX, D. PTR. The correct answer is C. MX. Question 24. Which DNS record specifies a host and port information that allow to find specific services on a network? A. SRV, B. NS, C. PTR, D. DKIM. The correct answer is A. SRV. Question 25. Which DNS records are used to protect a domain from being wrongfully identified as a source of email spam? Select two answers. A. NS, B. SPF, C. Name, D. DKIM, E. SRV. The correct answers are B. SPF, D. DKIM.